Okay. All right. So we are live. I'm Beth at Fabric Chicks, and today we have Connie Spurlock from So Wonderful Dreams. She's going to be telling us all about her classes. If you're not familiar with Quilt Show Reno, the link is scrolling at the bottom of this page. You can go to www.quiltshowreno.com and find out about all of the activities that are going on. There are challenges you can join. We've got bingo. We've got a fashion show. We've got so many fun things going on for this year. But every Monday from now until Quilt Show Reno, which is only 4 months, we are going to be bringing the teachers and the vendors to you so that you can see up close and personal what they have to offer. Hey, Kathleen and Victor, how are you guys? Okay, Connie, your screen went black. Up there you are. Okay. All right, hang on a second. I'm going to turn it right over to Connie so that she can show us what her classes are all about.
Hi, right. Good afternoon. We are really looking forward to Reno Quilt Show. We've done it for quite a few years, and it's wonderful to stay upstairs at the Grand Sierra and then just go downstairs to the show. So we have 3 workshops, and I'm just going to show you what they're going to be, 20 per class. The first one is going to be on June 3rd. That is a Tuesday, and that's going to be a binding class. So if you have trouble binding, just let us give you a little bit of some help. This is just one of our wall hangings. It's called 3 Chicks, and we will teach you how to do strip binding. I'll show you a little trick. If this were the fabric and we folded it for our binding, we've cut it the right length, we'll make a little pocket and show you how you'll finish your binding just like that. Everybody can do it. It's very, very easy. That will be strip binding. And then you might have bias binding. We're also going to cover bias binding. And so if you're going to make a curve or anything that's not exactly straight, you won't use strip binding. You'll use bias binding. And we'll show you how to make continuous bias binding. And then if you'd like to do something like this on the edge of your straight quilt, you can easily do that. Those are just fun little fabrics that you can fold and put them together for a binding and show you how to do that. And that class is going to be held on Tuesday the 3rd at 1 to 4 in the afternoon at the Grand Sierra. And then our next workshop that we're going to do is Wednesday from 5 to 8 p.m. And we're going to do fusible applique. So if you have never done fusible applique, this will be your project. It's just a cute little table runner, and we are going to make extra kits. So the class one will be those 3. But if you would like to have more, we will bring more, and you could make something like this. And so that will be available to you. And that is using an applique pressing sheet. We'll bring everything that you need, the fabric and the pressing sheets for that particular class. And then we have a third workshop, and that is going to be on a 10-degree ruler. This is a 10-degree ruler. And if we cut wedges with that, you could see that we could put them together like this. Here's one up here on the wall that we have done. So you can make straight edges or you can make curve. As you can see, this is a curve, and that's what you'll make in class. Or you may wish to make one with straight edges, and you just do that by alternating the big end to the little end. But the 10-degree ruler is so much more than just making a few projects. Do you see here that we have put some wedges? We cut 5 fabrics. Wedges, put a big end to a little end. That'll give us a straight wedge. Then we can take the ruler and we can cut here and back and forth. And I love to do that because what you get is in about an hour, you can piece 150 pieces of fabric. And then if you did it with Christmas fabric, it would look like this. So there's no math and there's no measuring. You're just cutting wedges and sewing wedges. And then the projects that you might do might be this. So here's a placemat. You get the pattern for the placemat. You get 2 other patterns as well. Here's a pattern that we've made out of that fabric. And then this is what you can do with your scraps. So lots of different projects that you will be able to see and to do, all with a 10-degree ruler. And that's in Wednesday's class from 5 to 8 at the Grand Sierra. No, that's wrong. Saturday, 8 to 11 at the Grand Sierra. That's the 10-degree ruler. Here are some projects we made with the 10-degree ruler. And here is another one that we made. We cut strips. This is a Christmas tree skirt. There's half of it.
That is adorable.
All of those are going to be workshops that you'd be able to come. So take a look and see what you need to bring, and we'll bring everything else. And then we have, I think, 6 classes in addition to the workshops. Classes are an hour and a half, and we have some in applique. If you don't know what paper piecing is and you've never done it, it's a very fun project. You can make paper piecing with small pieces. And your pattern is already, there's a block for this carnival star. So it's just 5 or 6 pieces. And if you haven't paper pieced, but you'd like to be able to do it perfectly, paper piecing allows you to do that. This little project is called Carnival Star. And we'll give you a pattern, a block that you can take home with you if you come to that class. That class is going to be on Thursday morning at noon. And this is what a pattern looks like. And this is just another project that we did here. And then we have a class on fusible applique and a class called Everybody Loves a Shortcut. That's an hour and a half as well as some stage presentations. So we have lots to offer. Everybody has lots to offer. You hop online and look at Quilt Reno and see all the classes and choose some that you might like. Thanks, and I hope you all have a great day.
Okay, hang on a second. They might have some questions for you.
Okay.
So if you girls have any questions, pop it in there right now for Connie. Connie has been doing Quilt Show Reno for years, so she kind of knows she'll have the answers for anything. But Connie, when you talk about the shortcuts, so an hour and a half lecture on shortcuts, will they be actually hands-on making something, or will they be taking?
We will give
notes.
They will have each of the hour and a half lectures. They will have a page that we distribute that tells you what we're covering, and then we'll demonstrate what we're covering with each of those things. With the workshops, we provide everything for them: the batting and the backing and whatever they're going to make.
Perfect. Because I know a lot of times it's overwhelming when you go to a show. You don't want to have to gather a bunch of supplies. So those are you've already done all the thinking and planning for them, so they can just sign up and come and kind of relax while they learn with you. We would love that. We would love to meet new people and see our good old friends that have been there for years. Yes, definitely. Linda McGee is on, and she says, "Hey, Connie, you've been busy."
I have. Hi, Linda. Great to hear from you.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you so much, Connie, for joining us. And if anybody has any questions after you watch this, you can always go back and rewatch it as many times as you want. And if you do have questions, let us know. I think I'm going to look at the one for the quick tips and tricks, because I can always use some help on getting things finished faster. All right. Thank you so much, Connie.
You have a good day. Thanks for all your work, Beth.
All right. Take care. We'll see you guys next Monday at 3 o'clock.